All right, y'all, we're back. It's
y'all
TD,
doing?
and that's my son Matt, and then in the back there, the green guy, that's Steve. He's a windmill palm. So he's a new member of the podcast, and we're going to be interviewing Steve when we discuss ecologically friendly.
We're gonna be talking about his gender.
Yeah. So everybody say hi to Steve. All right, y'all. Well, I wanted to bring you an article.
Steve will have a official gender reveal pretty soon here, y'all.
I'm going to share the article. This article is linked down below, so you can read it at your leisure, uninterrupted. And I do recommend anybody that's doing any research on Elon Musk to check out James Corbett on the CorbettReport.com. Corbett did a 1 hour little mini documentary on Elon Musk. I thought it was really good. This article is very good, so I thought I would just share this article with you. And let's get started.
What a photo.
All hail Elon, the new Twitter lord and champion of free speech. 5 reasons Elon Musk is a Trojan horse not to be trusted. And for those of you that don't know, Elon dressed up in this ultra awesome satanic Baphomet costume for Halloween. So I thought that was complete with goat's head and upside down cross in the forehead. Man. It was mega ultra satanic, but that's funny.
Oh yeah, ha ha ha.
Real funny, Elon.
Not really.
But they always got to flash their gang signs, y'all. They got to tell you who they work for. This article is by Jason Burmis. Maverick tech renegade and all-around super cool guy, Elon Musk, has done it yet again. He has single-handedly saved free speech online by successfully purchasing Twitter. The legacy media tells us that the popular microblogging and social networking service is of the utmost importance, as its content posted on Twitter can literally make or break brands, drive stock prices, and sway voters during critical election cycles. The social media powerhouse is now, why am I up and down arrows? Not working. The social media powerhouse is now in the hands of the greatest multi-billionaire the world has ever seen. Yeah, it's not working. I'll use my scroll wheel. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important for the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner without resorting to violence, states Musk. This is a man who smoked weed on camera with Joe Rogan, a man who manufactured something that was not a flamethrower, a man who posts the dankest memes, a man who will surely lead us back to the moon and ultimately to Mars, and a man who even appeared as the guest voice of Elon Musk on Rick and Morty. Completely unaware of what that's all about. It doesn't get any cooler, folks. We should totally trust one of the world's richest men to restore people's independent voice, right? After all, a $44 billion purchase could only be done in benevolence, correct? Musk is more likely a free and prosperous society's most dangerous Trojan horse, built with your tax dollars and operated by the media, military, industrial complex. If you are even slightly suspicious of the true agenda at hand, read on, because here are 5 reasons you should be questioning everything about Elon Musk. All right, number 1, Elon Musk perpetuates the oxymoronic and heavily taxpayer-subsidized sustainability industry. Since 2004, when Elon became the largest shareholder of Tesla Motors, he has been at the forefront of the green energy agenda and the subsequent coercive government policies and virtual signaling lifestyle sustainability promotes. If you are not yet in the know, sustainability may sound like a great thing. However, the reality of the agenda is one in which your standard of living plunges as you are put under a carbon social credit score system of command and control. One of the first steps in this agenda has been normalizing the electric car and autonomous or driverless transportation via Tesla. Most important, people don't realize about Tesla is that it is in large part funded by our tax dollars. Without the government subsidies, it is hard to imagine a world where Musk would have dominated the electric car industry among a host of other technological arenas such as SpaceX, which we will get to later. While on the taxpayer-funded government dole, Musk has promoted a $15,000 home for the commoner that is more or less a chic-looking single-wide trailer with half of the space reimagined, sustainable for thee, but not for me, indeed. These are just a few examples of how Musk is deeply involved in engineering society's approved and sustainable future. Yeah, and meanwhile, his Tesla solar roofing is 3 times that of what solar panels cost and does not have an ROI, which is very interesting. Is completely a luxury product.
Yeah.
Number 2, despite his indie or anti-establishment persona, Elon Musk is a darling of the establishment. Aside from a massive amount of media attention over the past decade, most of which has been extremely positive, according to every flavor of mainstream and alternative media, left to right and everything in between, there is one outlet in particular I would like to highlight. Just 1 short year ago, the very fine people who run the extremely prestigious, authoritative, some might say legendary, Time magazine had crowned Elon with coveted Person of the Year. Remember when it was Man of the Year? I remember that. That was like so. That's so 5 years ago.
Coveted
Person of the Year. Right up there with other luminaries such as the Apollo 8 astronauts in 1968, fellow sustainability advocate Ted Turner in 91, and the Good Samaritans of 2005, Bill and Melinda Gates, as well as Bono. Musk is now forever enshrined in glory. Although there are clear parallels with all the recipients above with regard to space travel, benevolent billionaires and rock star status, some might argue that Time has honored some not so great world stage actors in the past. Those names include Adolf Hitler in 1933, Joseph Stalin in 1934, and George H.W. Bush in 1990, and his son, George W. Bush, in both 2000 and 2004. Only time, will tell how Elon Musk's record will rank among the eventual tragic records of this historical figure since they were bestowed Time's annual award. Yeah, Time has shown itself time and time again that it's a complete propaganda rag. Yeah, and they promoted communism and socialism and all that good stuff. And, neocons and all of it. Number 3, Elon Musk gained more wealth than any one person during COVID. Wait a minute. I thought Musk was speaking out against things like lockdowns and was a free speech absolutist while the COVID-19 madness was occurring. Well, it turns out Elon Musk positioned himself very well economically during the pandemic, increasing his wealth by 600% in that short time period. More than anyone else. Very interesting. Key bono, right? They say, ask the question, key bono, who benefits? To absorb that astronomical feat, let it sink in that he did better than other billionaires in that short window, including Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Larry Page, and Sergey Brin, among others. How is this possible? Aside from the government subsidies and contracts we have previously discussed, he is also heavily invested in CureVac. Tesla actually builds the vaccine printer that scales the production of mRNA shots. Interesting. Bet you nobody knew that. I bet you nobody listening to this knew that. It's very interesting. While at the same time speaking out against the ulterior nature of vaccine mandates and restrictions on human behavior, Musk was manufacturing and profiteering from the very thing the global establishment was imposing on humanity. So there you see Elon, the elder statesman now with a new hairline, and all the plastic surgery vampire face stuff. that doesn't come
He's actually
from,
had like plastic surgery.
oh, he's had massive amounts of plastic surgery. If you just look at him when he was in his 20s, he was like missing all his hair.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's had lots of work done on the old grill. Number 4, Elon Musk's company, SpaceX, is really a massive government-funded military contractor.
No way.
Not a spacecraft manufacturer, taking humanity to other planets. And, you know, last year we posted some videos. We went down to SpaceX since we were so close. And I got the biggest propaganda vibe from that place, from the Starship neon sign.
Yeah. Dead end road.
And all the solar panels. And it's just like a big, gigantic marketing Hollywood set. Prop. Very good. Very good correlation. It was a prop. Hold on one gosh darn second. There may be some valid points above, but that doesn't mean Musk isn't setting the common man on course for deep space travel to ultimately save human civilization. Musk's SpaceX.com website states SpaceX designs, manufactures, and launches advanced rockets and spacecraft. The company was founded in 2002 to revolutionize space technology with the ultimate goal of enabling people to live on other planets. Wow.
Oh, good.
Despite this messaging, Musk's SpaceX is more likely involved in enabling a world war that could destroy human civilization.
Oh, good.
One of its products, Starlink, has over 12,000 satellites being used for drone warfare in the current conflict in the Ukraine.
Awesome.
SpaceX not only moves the U.S. Air Force cargo globally, but also distributes satellites that are part of the U.S. government's Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, DARPA's Blackjack program, in conjunction with the Ride-Along program deploying U.S. military spy satellites. The military has openly contracted Musk Starlink for communications for years now, and Starlink is openly being used via drone warfare in Ukraine. Just last week, SpaceX surpassed Boeing as its largest for-profit vendor, making the partnership very good for Musk. Once again, the groundwork laid for this network of nanosat technology in the sky was paved with taxpayer dollars. Kash Patel, the former chief of staff to the Secretary of Defense, stated, "I mean, we're all paying for it. This is why he's so rich." The DOD's like the biggest contractor is Elon Musk. And you can find videos of Kash Patel saying that. All these hyperlinks are links to all the sources for these different declarative statements. Number 5, and like I said, the article will be linked down below. Elon Musk is a leader of the transhumanist agenda to replace humans with robots.
Who would have thunk?
A decade ago, people laughed and joked about microchip technology, especially brain chips, or what are now commonly referred to as human brain interfaces. Oh, that sounds like fun. It was seen as something in a sci-fi movie or TV show, certainly not a technology being pushed by the trendiest billionaire the world has ever known. And yet here we are with Elon Musk, Neuralink. For those who are familiar, this is the human brain. I'm sorry, for those who are unfamiliar, this is the human brain interface Elon Musk would like to install via a robot kiosk that looks something out of a euthanasia fetish fantasy that surgically removes a part of your skull before skillfully weaving several neural threads into your brain. No biggie, okay. Right?
It's okay.
You pass?
Yeah, I passed.
The promises of the device are vast, as it will hook you into an internet experience that has only been imagined before now. It is worth noting, however, that humans have currently already taken up brain chips for other reasons, including coping with mental health issues such as severe depression. This isn't new technology. The U.S. Department of Defense has been working on the technology for decades.
Oh, of course they have.
With DARPA, the Defense Research Project Agency. And they've done lots of really cool, great stuff for humanity, DARPA.
Of course, yeah.
What's especially concerning about Elon Musk's brand of brain chips is the way in which some have embraced the idea of having their brain hardwired into an internet that has proven time and time again to track, trace, and database our every activity.
Sounds like fun.
Imagine going up to a robot kiosk and having your skull opened up to implant a device developed by DARPA that provides an internet link to sensors in your brain. Can there possibly be a greater example of a modern day Trojan horse? Given what's above, we're barely scratched the surface of Elon Musk and his compromised connections to an agenda that controls your energy and food supply, that enriches only a handful of elites through biomedical tyranny, that weaponizes space and promotes war, and that ultimately wants to alter what it means to be human. Musk's Twitter acquisition is a major distraction and false hope for free speech advocates. It is time to stop hoping for a hero and instead become a hero yourself, because nobody else is coming to save you. And I really appreciate the way that article ends, because it's just like with this whole selection process that's occurring right now, even as we speak. We just need to vote harder. You know what I mean? That's how we're gonna get out of this. You just need to vote harder. Oh, there you go. Matt voted. That's great. That's great. But yeah, that's just some inconvenient facts about Elon Musk. I don't see any great things becoming of this whole Twitter dog and pony show.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I did do my first tweet though, when they were pushing the selection propaganda stuff. It was pushing all this, like, I don't know what you can say on YouTube anymore. So I digress.
True.
I digress because I really dislike them too.
Yeah, we're already kicked off. Yeah. For those that don't know.
For those of you that don't know, we're kicked off our main channel.
Yeah.
And as soon as we go back live, we're going to retro boot all these articles and videos onto the main channel too, because we're going to come back with a vengeance.
Better. We're going to build back better.
We're going to build back better, y'all.
Yeah, like Brandon.
And Elon Musk is going to help us.
Yeah.
And then eventually, when we get our channel back, I'm thinking about getting my brain hardwired. Into the YouTube. Yeah, into the YouTubes.
So when you go to say something like offensive or true, it'll
just prevent you from saying it.
It'll just like shut your mouth and you're like,
does not compute.
Yeah, nothing will come out.
Government is good.
Pretty much.
War is peace. Stupid is smart.
Pretty much.
All right, y'all.
So thank you all so much for watching. If you want to support our show, just keep watching the videos.
I wore the Composted Globalist in honor of Elon Musk because he's absolutely a good globalist. He promotes universal basic income.
Maybe we should make a T-shirt called "Compost Elon Musk" to make the Earth a better place.
I think it's too niche.
It's too niche. Elon Musk it's pretty broad though. You think?
I'm drinking a green shake, y'all.
That's good.
Because I'm green.
Was it a globalist in the green drink?
There was no globalist in my green drink.
That's actually pretty toxic though. So
so I was drinking like seaweed, kelp, and all that other good stuff that's supposed to be good for you.
Alrighty, y'all. Thank you all so much for y'all's time, and we'll see y'all later.
See you on the next video.
Bye.